Hello, 7th grade wellness class. This is Mr. Weiss. As we have been talking about nutrition, today we are going to introduce the MyPlate Food Guide. The MyPlate is a guide to help us eat the correct amount of the right foods so we have a well-rounded diet. Hello and good morning, boys and girls. As we have been learning about the MyPlate Food Guide, we're going to be researching alternative sources of protein that are not meat. Okay, we've talked about vegetarians and vegans and how there are alternative ways to get their protein resources. So first, we're going to do a little research online. I'm going to be choosing to use Safari. Many of you have Google Chromecast or Google Chrome and also Internet Explorer. So go ahead and open up to a Google search engine. Some of you prefer to use Bing. Both are great options. So I'm going to type in non-meat sources of protein. As we see, many hits are coming up on Google, and we already get a list. Okay. Once you find your three sources and reasons why they are beneficial, we're going to go ahead and make a short PowerPoint or Microsoft PowerPoint slideshow. So go ahead and click the PowerPoint icon, opening up a new presentation. And before we even get started, we're going to save it as, your last name _ protein. Okay, and then go ahead and click save or hit enter. Okay, and we have our PowerPoint in front of us. So we have a title page, and we're going to need to go to File, or slide over to Insert, click New Slide. Okay. And as we got our second slide, we could type the name up here. We could add text as to why it is beneficial, and we can also include a photo. We're going to do the same thing for our next two protein sources. Be sure to save as you go along, and good luck creating your Microsoft PowerPoint on your three protein sources. The MyPlate Food Guide was designed and introduced in 2011. MyPlate includes 5 different food groups. 4 of these food groups are included on the plate, and 1 food group is included as a side. The food groups on the plate are fruits, vegetables, grains, and proteins. Dairy is left off of the plate. Although dairy is listed as a side, there are many ways dairy can be worked in as a part of the meal. Each food is represented by a color: red for fruits, green for vegetables, orange for grains, purple for protein, and blue for dairy. The size of each food group on the plate represents the amount that should be consumed each meal. The MyPlate is a reminder that everything you eat and drink matters. Focus on variety, quantity, and nutrition. It is important to build healthy routines, and the guide can assist you in doing that. The guide is more than meets the eye. While many foods may meet the food groups, the types of foods are important. Choose foods that are lower in fats and calories when possible. For example, your dairy source could be fat-free skim milk or ice cream. Both are sources of dairy, but fat-free skim milk would be healthier. Another factor is the way in which food is prepared, like grilled chicken or fried chicken. This can affect the nutrition in your food. Some extra food for thought. Half of your plate is made up of fruits and vegetables. Protein does not have to be meat. There are plenty of other options such as beans, eggs, and nuts, just to name a few. And lastly, dairy does not have to be a side. It can be part of the meal, such as macaroni and cheese. For more information about the MyPlate Food Guide, go to choosemyplate.gov. Here is the Wordle associated with our MyPlate Food Guide. In the Wordle, you'll see the 5 different food groups that are listed on the MyPlate Food Guide. You'll also be able to see the different foods that would fall into each group. Feel free to pause this video and look around for the different examples and find where they belong. Now that you have an idea of how to read the My Plate Food Guide and the information that is included, we will be applying it in the upcoming classes to see how we can create healthy meals for ourselves.